So for this hackathon, I have built an app which automatically locks your system once it detects that you are not in front of it. And you might wonder what might be the motivation. So basically, sometimes we forget to lock our system. For example, there was a colleague of us, Martin. Once he forgot to lock his system. Somehow he also announced that he will bring a cake tomorrow to celebrate the Wednesday. Novel scenario, you don't need to worry about it, but let's say you are working on some application which requires you to ensure a certain amount of privacy. In that case, I think this kind of application will make sure that unauthorized person will not access your laptop. So first of all, let me give the due credit. So this is the guy who wrote this application to recognize face using Python 3. So I've used his code, and on top of it I have written some more functionality, especially for Mac OS. So this is the functionality of the application. First of all, you need to train the system, and for that you need to allow the system to take your picture at least for 5 minutes, I could say, and then the system will train itself with your pictures. Once that is done, then you could run this script. Basically, this script will detect whether you are in front of your system or not for a certain amount of time. So let's assume you go out for a smoke break without locking your system. Then the system will detect it. The time could be configured how long it should wait before locking itself. Or let's say you didn't lock the system, but there is a colleague of yours or anyone who is sitting in front of the system. Then system will recognize that this is not you, and the system will again lock itself. So let's first create the dataset for your face and train the application with your face. So for that you need to run this script, create face dataset and train API. Enter, look into the camera, and you need to also move your face in different angles so that system could take as many pictures from, and you need to have little bit patience because it might take some time. So now you could see that the system is taking your pictures.
नीलक तेरा पतला जिया जद तुरदी 17 वाले खावे मोर।
The application has taken around 400 of your pictures, and the system has also been trained with your. So now we are going to run the script which will basically lock the screen based on whether it recognizes your face or not. So there is this thing, there is only around 80% of probability that your face will be detected, and 20% of the time it will not be able to detect your face. But according to the configuration of this system, if it detects your face at least 7 times, then basically it will reset the counter and the system will not get locked. Now let's get our system closed. I hope you know this guy. So I'm going to pretend that this is me, and let's see how our system reacts.